My name is Mark Gifford. I'm with Johnson County Christian Academy in Centerview, Missouri, right outside Warrensburg. I'm here today to represent not just the parents in my county of Johnson County, but also all the parents in Missouri, because I see the need of parents needing choices. When parents, especially low-income parents, are faced with trauma or a crisis at that school relating to their children, they have no choice. And Johnson County is a very impoverished county, as in much of rural Missouri is. And it's really, a lot of that burden then falls onto the schools themselves to somehow be able to achieve the same things, if not greater, than the local school district at a third of the cost. I believe in some degree it's more important in a rural community because especially when parents are faced or children are faced with things like bullying or thoughts of suicide, in those smaller communities, there is no place of escape for those kids. There's, you have a small pool of friends, and that's it. And if your parents are looking for other options to some cases save the lives of their children, sometimes that one Christian school in the county is their only other option. 100% of our high school students that we have at Johnson County Christian Academy, 100% of them have shared thoughts of suicide or attempts of suicide as a result of the bullying they received, that they felt and their parents felt was going unchecked at their local school district. What we do differently is we actually take the Missouri standards as our scope and sequence. So we are teaching at the same level that every school in our county is. However, then we also add the Word of God into that. But also then we incorporate grace, mercy, love, compassion. There's so much school pride at our school that I've had students come into my office when they hear of somebody having a problem and they just kind of say, not at my school. Those same students in their public school often will just completely go ignored, go unnoticed. Maybe years go by, and many of them share stories of being bullied for years. Specifically, Christian education is definitely not for everybody, but there's some kids that it literally will save their life. It's literally the thing that takes them into a better state of hope, so to say, as a teenager. It's definitely not for everybody, and not everybody will come. Even if I made it free, I don't think we would rapidly grow because it's a Christian school and it's not for everybody. But for the parents that say that it is for them, they somehow have to be able to afford that because we're receiving zero state funds. And at the same time, those parents, many of them are making so little that even a tiny payment of maybe $300 a month towards tuition is really more than they can afford. I feel like the state of Missouri is really behind in this. There are so many other states achieving so much more when it comes to choice, because when it comes down to it, education is not necessarily a constitutional right, and parents should have a choice in what kind of education their children receive, and it shouldn't just be this is your one option and one size fits all.